Hey, Blazer Tales. Oh, have I got such a good one for you today? This one is called The Wild Robot Protects. This is by Peter Brown. This is book three of the Wild Robot series. Wild Robot series is probably one of my favorite book series ever. And especially when they made the book the first, I don't have the first one with me, but when they made the first one into a movie, tears. I mean, it was amazing. You laugh, you cry. Such a good book and such a good movie. But this is the third one. If you have not read or seen my book talks for books one or two, you might not want to watch this one because it's going to have a little bit of a spoiler in it. But in book one, we have the wild robot washes up on a shore. Um, she becomes friends with the animals on the island. It becomes her home until she is found out and the robots come to take her away. And this is the spoiler alert, so don't listen if you don't want to know this, but they do take her away. That's the sad part at the end. Book two, The Wild Robot Escapes. I have this one right here. And The Wild Robot Escapes, Roz is put with a new family on a farm. She helps run the farm for the family. The wife had an accident and passed away. So the dad's raising two children and this whole entire farm. So Roz helps take care. Roz is a robot that actually, she doesn't physically have a heart, but she has a heart. And she loves this family. She truly does, but she misses her son, Bright Bill. She misses all the animals that are on the farm. She wants to get back. So she, with the help of the kids, finds a way to get back to her island. Some great things happen in that story at the end with the maker who made Roz. Such a great book. In The Wild Robot Protects, we have Roz living back on the island in secret. Nobody knows that she's there. The maker, the lady who created her, made it that way. So no robots, no humans, nobody but the maker, her maker knows that Roz lives on this island. Things are going great. Bright Bill's fine. All the animals around are fine until one day a seal appears on the beach, very, very sick. And Gail, the seagull, comes and gets the animals and Roz, and they go check out the seal. And the seal says the poison tide is coming. They don't know what the poison tide is. And Roz is like, oh, we'll be fine. Everything's fine. This is a huge, massive ocean. I've been in it. I've seen it. We're not going to get a poison tide. This seal came from far away. She is wrong. The poison tide does come to the island. It starts killing all the vegetation. They have to try to help get all of the animals that are in the sea into the ponds and stuff to save their life. And they can't live like this because they're starting to fight. The water's drying up. Roz knows summer's coming and it's even going to get worse when the sun comes out and it gets hot. So Roz has to come up with a way to find out. Now in the past, Roz was not waterproof. She's waterproof in this one. When she got remade in book two, she got made to be waterproof. So Roz takes an adventure. Roz goes under the ocean and takes off and follows this poison tide. There is this thing called the ancient shark that every animal says if you can find the ancient shark can tell you how to stop the poison tide. So she is on a mission to stop this poison tide, to find the ancient shark and see if they can actually stop this poison tide. That's as far as I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what happens next, but there are so many adventures in this story. There's a lot of good lessons in this story. I have a PowerPoint that goes with this, like for teachers in their classroom. I've included things like when she sees a school of fish swim by. Some kids may not know what a school of fish looks like, so I've had a video in there. It talks about the whales and their singing. And I mean, nobody that I know of has ever been underwater and heard a whale singing. So you have a video of the whale singing. When she goes to the glacier, she talks about how the glacier falls and cracks and the noises that it makes. I have included a video of that. So lots of real world connections and science stuff that is in this PowerPoint also. So this one, different from the others, has a lot of educational stuff in it because you learn a lot about the things under the ocean. So the Wild Robot Protects. Do not miss it. Do not. You need to read all of them. Now, this one you really need to read third. I'm really big into reading books in order, so don't read this one till you've read one and two. But The Wild Robot Protects, read all of them. Amazing, amazing books. I will see you in the next video, guys. Have a good day.